A young businessman recently said to me, my team, they just don't seem to be engaged. They just seem to be not very enthusiastic and engaged about what they're doing, and everything I try, it just doesn't seem to work. So one of my initial thoughts is you get the people you deserve. So what are you doing as far as leadership? What are you doing to inspire them and motivate them and reward and recognise them and encourage them? And when we talk about culture, every organisation has a culture. It may be a defined culture or it may be a default culture. Now his culture was a default culture. So what we did is we got the team together in a room and we said, okay, let's talk about what a toxic culture looks like. And they all had lots to say, and we brainstormed and they said backstabbing, lying, all of these things, dishonesty, and we had a great big awesome sheet filled with things that they didn't like in a workplace. So then I said, okay, well now it's time for you to create your perfect workplace. So they loved saying, okay, well we want a place where we're supported. Great. We want a place where we are honest and we have trust and we have each other's back. And we want a place where we know that everybody understands our position in the business, our role, so that if one of us is sick, the other person can take over. So what they actually did was they clarified their culture statement or their rules of the game or their way we do things around here in an actual doing way. So it's not just a word, it's actually an action so that we can see it if it's happening or not. Now what this has done is now created a team that created their culture statement, and everybody, it was 100% consent, everybody agreed on what the environment would look like in their workplace. Now everybody at the end signed them. We've got them printed up on a poster and signed them. And so this is a really great example of the team pulling together to create the workplace that they would ideally like to work in, so that if someone's having a bad day or not pulling their weight, it doesn't have to be the business owner or the general manager that pulls them up. It can be their mate that says, hey, do you need a hand here? Remember, I've got your back. Hey, I'm here to support you. It's made a massive difference. I had a business owner recently, a different one, who I did the same exercise with, who said to me, I'm having a family crisis at the moment that I need to deal with, and thank goodness that we actually clarified my team's culture, because they're all pulled together amazingly and I don't have to be there because I trust that they know what they're doing and the place is in good hands. So if this sounds like I'm talking to you, maybe it's time to get your team together and decide what's the type of workplace that they would like to be part of.